Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I need to paint another cow. I have a series of cow paintings and I've titled them Trouble 1.0. This is going to be Trouble 8.0. It's cows with flowers in their mouths. This is just shy of a 16 by 16 inch plywood panel that I get from the gallery downtown Omaha. I'm dropping things. So just kind of show you, it's a 1/4 inch thick. I've put clear gesso on all sides because I seal it on all sides, and I don't know if I should. If you guys know, maybe I should leave the back open so it can breathe. But it goes out in an entryway. It's covered and it's protected from the weather, but it's still outside. So I have gessoed all sides and then I'll varnish all sides. The reference photo, I can't remember what site it's on, but I'll link it in this video's description. It's a I think you say Charolais cow. Isn't that fun? I'm going to crop it, and I've printed it out to scale, and I'll use the photo printed out to scale as a traceable. I'm going to use primary colors. I use all Liquitex. So cad yellow medium hue. I'm going to use phthalo blue, Quinacridone magenta, Mars black, and titanium white. I'll just show you, grab the yellow, it's really close. So they're all basics, they all look kind of like that. Okay guys, let's have some fun. Hey, we haven't set the table yet. I think I talked about my colors in the opening of this video. This is the next day, or maybe 2 days later. Cad yellow, Quinacridone magenta, phthalo blue, Mars black, titanium white. The sky is just phthalo blue and white. I usually mute it. I made a joke and didn't even plan on that. I usually mute it down with some black or another color, but I didn't this time. What else? I painted shapes. So I painted the eye. Here, let's start here. I'm working from back to front. So the sky is in the background. The eye is behind the eyelashes, so I painted in the eye and more eye, because I'm going to paint more eyelashes over. So some eyelashes are what I would call knocked out, and some eyelashes will go over the black part of the eye. Just paint the shapes that I see in the reference photo. Painted the horn, got the nose going, and then I haven't done it all, but like I painted in some of the darker creases. Not every one of them. And some of the darker shapes, and I've just been building off of painting in those lines because they help me with the shape. They help me see it. And then I've painted some out, put some in darker, that sort of thing. I've been using a number 4 round from Princeton. And then I have been using, I think that's about a 1/2 inch. It's a number 12 filbert from Zoo, Z-H-U-T-I-N-G. It came in a really cheap pack on Amazon. I like them very much, except, and I say it every time, the wood handles swell easily, because I don't leave them in water, but they still swell easily, and then the paint pops off. Okay, I think that gets us up to speed. I just mixed, oh, here. This is a little quinacridone, quite a bit of yellow, and a little bit of black. It's pretty close to a raw sienna. Oh, all my paints are Liquitex, in case I didn't say that in the beginning. It's close. I think mine's a little more yellow. You could just use raw sienna. But I thought that was a good, with white, I think that's a good color for the cow, for parts of the cow, or a good base color. This is this color with a lot more magenta and black in it. And then this color with a lot more yellow and black in it. So it looks greener. This one looks almost purple red. And then magenta and phthalo blue make a pretty purple. I put some purple up in the horn. I don't know if I put it anywhere else. I might have to put it, this is kind of purpley. I might need to put some of that cooler purple down there. So one thing I do is I paint more color than I see, and I can come back and soften it if I want. Okay, so let's do a tour. I put in these 2 white highlights. So the sun, here, let's show the reference photo. The sun is from the top and a little bit, oh, how much glare are you gonna get? Oh, if I do that, I think we're okay. And a little bit over here. So you get a little bit on this chin. Maybe here. I'll stick Mr. Sun there. And then I'm painting, so like there's a, I don't know if you can see that, there's a circle or an oval shape, kind of a curly Q shape. That's what I mean by I'm painting the shapes. And I'll just paint them, or like the lines. So this cow has a lot of lines. I'm not putting them all in. I might want to bend a couple. Anyway, put the lines in just to help me when I'm painting. So I'm gonna stop here. This next time-lapse bit will be the live, and just because it's easier based, I'm right-handed, the camera, my phone's on the left. We're gonna work on the ear, this area. We might creep down this way a little bit too. And I am thinking cooler in the shade, warmer in the sun. I haven't really done much up here for warmer. I think that's all the thoughts I've had. That's a lot of thoughts, you guys. So the next part's the next time-lapse bit is the live. I'll link it in this video's description. You can go watch it in real time if you want. And then I'll be back in a bit. Hey friends. Oh, Freckles is on my lap and she just decided to pop her tail up. That last time-lapse bit is alive. We worked on the ear and the horn, and I worked on some of the face. One thing I'm noticing already, because this is a day or 2 later, is this part in the reference photo is lighter. But I don't know if I'm going to fix that yet. Here's the reference photo. I know it's a little crooked, but yeah, if I go too far that way, I get the window that's right there. I can make this darker or this lighter, but I think I'll get the whole shadow in and maybe even work on some of the face and see which way I want to go. If I want to go darker here or lighter here, or really, you know, I'm the artist. I could leave it we get to do those things. Okay, guys, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I'll be back in a bit. Hey, I thought I'd pop in and comment. So I made this lighter because I talked about I could make this lighter or this darker. I did both. I made this lighter, well, lighter and darker. I played with it a little more, made it lighter down here, and then I made this darker. What I'm thinking, I like that this is blue. I'm not sure how blue I'm going to leave it, but it's kind of in the shadow. And I need to do the eyelashes. And I think, well, I need to do some more things. But what I'm doing is not putting white down. And then even some of the blues coming through so I can build up to white. So I'm going to go with a lighter color. So it is it's a little bit more yellow than out of the two raw sienna color that I add white to. And then the blue kind of comes through, it makes it look darker. Or the blue does come through because I'm painting thin. So I'm just building, kind of like I did with the ear during the live, I'm just gonna build it up. I do have some blue of the sky coming through and I like it. Here, let's do a little tour maybe. And then I move my sun down because really the sun's almost, it's catching there. You can't quite tell. I'm gonna brighten that up. It catches here. So it's, you know, it's at a little bit lower angle. Okay. I think this might be done. I think that's done. I think I need to work on the face. Well, and I thought, here, maybe we'll do this too. We'll straighten it out because I'm sitting off to the right and my phone sits off to the left, which is another reason why I trace, because in order to video, I'm not painting straight on. So that'll give you a little bit better perspective. You know, otherwise it's kind of, this is a little bit bigger because of the angle. Okay. Oh, and you can tell it's late afternoon. I'm getting, oh, sorry about the sun, you guys, coming through my blinds. I can't get rid of the little dots. Here, we'll just kind of, I'll ignore them. I'll give you another tour. Oh, here, let's get closer. Hey, I've shown that before, I'm pretty sure. I need to put the eyelashes on. I probably should work a little bit more on the detail on the eye. But like, I wasn't sure that the horn is done, but when you get so much more of the painting done, it's good. I don't think it needs anything else. So there's the blue in the mouth, or cheek. I lighten these up a bit. I really like all the wrinkles. I don't know if this is a he or a she. Isn't that fun? Look at that. I didn't even put all of them in. And I like the lighting. I think I've mentioned that before. It's fun to have the, I haven't quite gotten there, but you can see the lighting in those areas. Okay, hopefully that tour and some of those comments help. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I wanted to pop in because I'm going to stop for tonight. I was just sitting here thinking, trying to figure out how long I've worked on this today. I think 4 hours. I ended up, I don't know if I've commented, but I added some dry brush, a little darker right up here. I did put a little bit of purple. There's purple here, and you don't really see it. A little bit of purple down in here. Freckles is helping me paint. I really like it. I think the cow's done. I think I made the cow's eye a little rounder, but when I look at my phone, it doesn't look. You know, when you're right on top of it, I need to step back from it. I need to take a photo. I really like the purples and the blues and the kind of grays and the shadows. I think that's really pretty. I always make, well, almost always make my nose pinker. And all the dots are fun. I threw in some hair, a little bit of hairs. There's not a, sometimes there's longer whiskers on a cow. I really don't see them on this one. Here. Hey, Freckles. Of course, I don't know if I can get it over because Freckles is behind the board now. But I'm trying to get it at the same angle as the phone. The values do the work, and I think you can really see it. Here, Freckles, can you move? Whoop, whoop. She almost slipped off. You really can see it. It's a great photo for that, reference photo for that. Okay, here's a close-up of the nose. Isn't that fun? Some light dots, some dark dots. Here, I'm gonna, oh, she did it. I was gonna help her get down. The layers just kind of keep adjusting the shadow a little, playing with it. You don't have to do all that. I just enjoy it. So one thing about the eye that's kind of nice is I paint in, let me find something to point with. I paint in this line, and then you take like some thin white and go over and break the line, and it just says hair, fur. I painted the eyelashes pink and then came back with thin white, so it still looks, they still look a little pink. I think did I talk about that I warmed up this horn a little bit? I just keep playing with it. I don't really need to. I just keep doing it. One thing that's coming to mind is I've got a lot of dots and spots in the ear. Here, let's set this down, because when I look at my phone, that's a great way for me to step back while chatting with you. Oh, I think it's okay. I could pink up the nose a little more to bring more attention to it. The eyes always call attention. But I'm also gonna put daisies. So I don't think I really need to worry about it, because the daisies are really gonna call attention. Okay, guys, I hope those comments help a bit. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey friends, I'm calling it done. I really like this one. I like that the sky is blue. The reason I did it is because the photograph, here, let's see if I can find there's the actual reference photo. The sky is fairly blue in this photo. It depends, well, I've got the window there. It depends on how I hold it. There, it's not quite as blue. It has to do with the light. It has to do with it's on an iPad. But I really like it. I put a little blue in the eye. We're actually on the rim of the eye. And as I mentioned, there's a little bit of blue. Some of it's coming through from the background. Some of it I put in. So I like that. I like the purples. The flowers are cute. I like that you don't, you could totally do it. Paint the daisies with yellow centers. But I kind of didn't want to add a bright yellow, because this is fairly busy and then this is fairly busy, but it's also fine because it's a portrait of a cow. So you pretty much kind of bounce around in here. I really like it. Okay, let's just do a tour. Let me know what you think in the comments. So here's the flowers and the nose. And I just made up leaves. I'm sure those leaves aren't right. Or like maybe they're just weeds too. I don't know if we need to really see too much else up close. I've done other tours. Get both horns in there in case I haven't. I've got the, excuse me, the phone at a little bit better angle maybe for me. So there's horns and ears and eye. The little blobs of paint are fun and entertaining. Like the little white blobs. Like that one. Just stuff I think about. You don't have to do these things. I'm pretty sure I've showed you the eye already. What's nice on YouTube is you can just stop it. The little peak of sun coming over here is fun. I didn't worry too much, but like the horn is shadowing part of the ear, which I think is fun. Then the little bit of sun, hi Freckles, that's my cat. That little bit of the shoulder that's in the sun. Let's see if we can, I know Freckles, she wants up. There, that's fairly square for a screenshot. Okay guys, let me know if you give this one a try. Oh, we're gonna for here, there's Freckles. Probably just scared you, came right in front of the camera really big. Do you want to say hi? She's not gonna want to say hi probably. Looking down. It's so fun to hang out with you. I just enjoy it so much. Yeah, we do. Super appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye guys.